We all know that global energy demands are increasing at a staggering rate. And every day, the pressure is increasing on you to reduce your carbon footprint. The U.S. Department of Energy reports that commercial buildings consume 37% of the total energy and more than 68% of the electricity used in the United States. But this is not just an issue in the U.S. For example, in China, offices and buildings account for nearly 30% of the nation's energy use and are responsible for close to a quarter of its greenhouse gas emissions, according to the 2007 China Energy Blue Book. Globally, buildings use half of all energy produced annually in the world, taking into account their construction and operation. The burden falls on you to find ways to meet all of your energy demands and protect the environment, while remaining fiscally responsible. Challenges almost impossible to meet because of uncertain conventional energy supplies, energy cost, and unreliable renewable power sources. Is there a solution? Is there a way that makes economic sense and still protects the environment? Yes, there is. Ice. Specifically, thermal ice storage, a proven system technology that stores frozen thermal energy and provides this energy for later use. Thermal ice storage uses electric power at night during off-peak hours to create ice when electrical energy is both plentiful and less expensive. During peak daytime hours, when electric energy demand is high, often limited and more expensive, the stored ice is melted to supplement the cooling system. Evapco offers 3 ice melt system designs, 2 internal melts and 1 external melt. The internal melts are generally for single building applications or small systems. They are internal melt with air agitation, which can provide 2 degrees centigrade supply glycol, and internal melt without air agitation, which can provide 3 degrees centigrade supply glycol. The external melt with air agitation is generally used in district cooling applications or larger systems. It can provide 1 degree centigrade supply water. By using power at night, ice provides an energy-efficient cooling system that is economically responsible and meets your commitment to the environment. In other words, ice diminishes the demand on the utility's electrical infrastructure, reduces the cost of your building's electrical and HVAC system components, and helps the utility avoid building new power plants. The end result? Reduced carbon emissions. How does it do all this?
Ice storage can help the electrical utilities infrastructure dramatically. Let's use an analogy of looking at your building, which is a cooling load. In the middle of the night, when no one's in the building, everything is off, there's no solar load, you have no cooling load in the building or a very small one. But in the middle of the day, people are at work, the sun's out, computers are on, copy machines are running, the load peaks and generally peaks in the middle of the afternoon. Well, the electric utilities load profile follows the same thing. And ice storage has the ability to flatten that electric utility's load profile. And by flattening the profile, the utility becomes more efficient with the current equipment that they have.
How big an impact can that have? As a rule of thumb, for every 4 buildings that have ice storage, the utility has the ability to serve 5.
The ice storage characteristic for first cost is to reduce and minimize all of the equipment component sizes in an air conditioning system. And reducing those sizes, what you do is not only save on the cost of the equipment, but you also save on the installation cost of that equipment. But another side benefit is that by having smaller component sizes, you also reduce the connected electrical kW of each of those components. You save first cost on all of your electrical distribution, your wiring, your starters, your transformers, and when you combine both the electrical and the mechanical savings, you have the opportunity to have a lowest first cost chilled water system as you start and build your building. Well, the second benefit is operating cost. Now, power at nighttime is much cheaper than power during the day. What it can do is dramatically reduce your operating cost for the life of your building. Ice storage has many environmental benefits, and one of the key characteristics of ice storage is how efficient the system is during the daytime in using power. power produced by an electric utility during the day is usually the least efficient power that it can produce. And because the characteristics of an ice system is to minimize all of the system air conditioning components, it uses less power to provide the cooling that your building needs. But also one of the key characteristics of ice is that the majority of the power it uses is in the middle of the night. And power produced by a utility in the middle of the night is its most efficient power. And more efficient power means less energy usage. Less energy usage at a utility equates into lower air emissions and actually reducing the greenhouse gases the utility is going to emit. All of those really help our environment by making the power plant more energy efficient.
Thermal ice storage. Infrastructurally efficient. Economically sound. Environmentally sustainable. It's a sustainability recognized by organizations such as the U.S. Green Building Council, ASHRAE, and the International District Energy Association. The USGBC provides owners with direction on developing, designing, and constructing buildings with low environmental impact. Its leadership in energy and environmental design, LEED Green Building Rating System, provides credits for thermal ice storage in the categories of energy and atmosphere and innovation in design by shifting power usage from peak to off-peak hours. ASHRAE's Green Guide provides direction for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system designers to develop green mechanical systems. The Green Guide recommends thermal energy storage in district energy plants as a method of reducing energy consumption, lowering emissions of greenhouse gases, and improving system efficiency. Thermal ice storage, a technology that is proven and effective. Holders of over 120 worldwide patents on products for commercial HVAC and industrial refrigeration systems, Evapco has earned a solid reputation for technological innovation and superior product quality. Evapco's patented Extra Pack technology ice coils are further proof of our dedication to innovation. Employing an exclusive elliptical tube design, these ice coils provide an increased ice pack density and builds more pounds of ice per foot of tube than any other ice coil on the market today. Extra Pack technology substantially improves the performance of thermal storage systems. Evapco, an industry leader in the engineering and manufacturing of quality heat transfer products used around the world. Evapco is an employee-owned company that is constantly committed to improving its products and providing thorough information to its clients. From its historically innovative research and development engineers to its experienced manufacturing team, Evapco creates products that perform efficiently, reliably, effectively. Incorporate Evapco's thermal ice storage system into your planning now to meet the demands for infrastructure efficiency, economic responsibility, and environmental commitment. Contact Evapco now for more information on thermal ice storage. Evapco, environmental technology for the future, available today. Evapco, preserving the environment.